Alrighty, good afternoon everybody, welcome back to the stream here. I certainly hope you guys are doing great today, because not doing too bad myself. It is time for Doomsday. As the title suggests, we are on the last objective, well, second to last objective, but we'll get there. This is the final day of our Evil Genius 1 playthrough, and after this, we will actually go into Evil Genius 2 on Wednesday. I keep seeing people put videos out of it. I haven't watched any. I'm actually going into this totally blind. I want to see, kind of experience it with you guys. So, as you can hear in the background, I do have the game going already, and hopefully I can not have everything too messed up here. Maybe I do. I think I maybe got something a little wonky. I don't think I have this set up correct. Let me get that fixed for us real quick. There we go. Now this should be correct now. Let's see if I can get this up and going here. Hey, there we go. Well, sort of. Hold on. It's messed. Every time I have to move in between the game and not the game, it doesn't like it for some reason. And there we go. And that's all taken care of. We're ready to start playing. Now, I did get a chance in between our last stream and this stream to play through, and I'm glad I did. The reason I say that is that if you remember from last time, we did defeat 2 super agents. Got rid of Katarina Frostnova, and we got rid of Dirk Masterson. The only problem is that by the time we were done with this, our minions were pretty much gone. Very few were left. We even lost the marksman totally, so we'll have to try to either get those back today, we might just kind of push on without them. I don't know quite yet what we'll do, but you know, hey, we'll figure something out. I just wanted to do a double check, make sure audio levels are okay over here. Looks like that those are looking good. Let me just go ahead and place that right there. There we go. But yeah, honestly, I didn't actually build anything. I literally just let the game run for about a half hour. I got all but like 2 minions back, maybe 2 or 3 minions back. And that's about it. We were stealing a little bit of money as well, just to have a small stockpile. So what do we have left to do? Well, we need to build those towers again. While I was away, I was able to complete the towers. However, they are a very high heat item, and so soldiers and things like that just love to destroy them. Did they work? Man, maybe. But what we have left to do was to get rid of all of this. We have already completed the engine test, and so the only thing we have to do is actually construct the towers, and so let's go ahead and do that. Hold on. Do we want to? Well, hold on. So I'm trying to think here. So what I'd like to do, because we have this entire stream to pretty much do one objective, which is survive for 13 minutes. Probably if I start that by 3:15, 3:30 local time, I should be okay. So we get about 2 hours, really. So let's go ahead. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and assemble the towers here. I'm going to assemble 10 of them. You only need 5. But here's the thing. Let's say an agent comes along, spots them, and then destroys them. If he destroys one of them, we have to restart all over again. So, in that case, what I'm going to do is actually, I don't know why my evil genius is down there, but he was killing Dirk Masterson last time. That makes sense. So what we plan on doing is trying to get that off, or the broadcast out. Once we get the broadcast out, we can actually start assembling the rocket and getting ready for Doomsday. It's pretty much to survive for 13 minutes. Essentially, they're going to send a ton of soldiers after us. But here's the problem: we're not at 500 notoriety yet, and we were a lot higher last time. But we had some stuff stolen back from us, so I'm a little upset about that. So what I'm planning on doing is looking around here, but that only gives us 5. There's a couple acts of infamy we haven't done yet that I'd like to do. This one, man, maybe that's a lot of valets for that one. Maybe something like this, because it's 10 notoriety. It gets up in the 460 range. That'll get us in like the probably around 465. You know, so we do have quite a few out here we can do. I mean, there's another 5 there. Just kind of skipping around to see what we got there. So that one wouldn't be bad. We got 10 there, so that actually would be a pretty good one to do. We can do all these relatively quickly and get us up to 50 or 500 notoriety. And once we hit that, we should be ready to rock and roll to do Doomsday. Now, I also want to try to do one more objective. That last objective I want to do is actually trying to strap John Steele. It's like Johnny Steele. It could be Johnny Steele. I could be wrong. I want to strap him to the rocket when we launch it, because that seems like really the only way to do this correctly. And let's be real, that's how I want to try to do it. I tried to do it last time, wasn't really prepared for it, but yeah, I think we'll be okay this time. So I think we're ready to do our broadcast. I don't think he said time to say goodbye, which is if that doesn't sound like a Bond movie, I don't know what does. Oh, there he is. He's giving his evil. Oh, he could be German. I could be wrong. But he's going to give his evil ultimatum while the rest of the base burns down, because, you know, Red Ivan. You know, it's how he be. Let's go ahead and take care of these. The ninjas are walking away. I'm trying to get it to where we can get this broadcast off. We should be okay. We have 10 antennas up. I'm not too concerned about that. And there we go. Come on. So it is time to take over the world. Assemble the rocket while defending the intruders, then launch it. Oh crap! They're already starting the assembly process. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going not to do that right away. I thought I had to actually hit the button. My bad. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to reload the game here. And we're then first off going to do all this stuff out in the world first. And then we'll do the evil ultimatum, stuff like that. So guys, welcome back to the stream here. I hope you guys are doing great. I forgot that I actually just launched. I thought you actually had to hit a button. And then it's like, hey, assemble the rocket. And then we start doing the countdown. I guess that's not how that goes. So that makes some sense. But hey, it does happen. So let's start doing some acts of infamy, because we got nothing else to do right this second. And that's what we're here for. To also send some... We'll send some guards. We'll send 4 guards. And we'll send a spin doctor... Or not a spin doctor, a diplomat. Ooh, yeah, we'll send 2 guys out there just to make sure. See, that one wouldn't be hard to do. Like, that wouldn't be hard. It's only 5 notoriety, though, so do we really want that? This one wouldn't be hard to do either. We can already send the guard and the valet out there. Just, well, yeah, we can send the guard and valet out there. The workers, technically, I guess we have enough if we wanted to send... Well, let's do that. Let's go ahead and just send all 6 out there. And then, what we need is some bodyguards. We'll send 2 go, and we'll say something like that. That should be enough, but we'll see here momentarily. Because I cannot wait. Because number one, this is one of our new evil geniuses. I cannot wait to see what he's all about. I know he's a military guy, so we'll see how his base operations. And the thing is, I've seen clips of like people playing. I'm like, I have been trying to stay away from it just because I do want to see. You know, I kind of want to experience with you guys. I kind of want to show, hey, this is what it's like. Kind of give you my thoughts on this, things like that. And we've been playing this thing for what, the past month now, give or take. And it's just been so much fun. Like, I've really enjoyed this. It's gonna be kind of a little sad to see this one, but once again, we're also playing the new one right after this, so it's like, all right, whatever. All right, let's get these guys out of there. We'll start reducing some heat there. And we will get these guys transferred over in just a moment. I do have to be a little more careful in this area because they do have their super agents still, but, you know, it's not like it's a huge deal yet. So yeah, I think we're pretty... So essentially, before we do that ultimatum again, I'm actually going to delete this section of the base. Why am I going to do that? Well, essentially that means we only have one entrance, and that'll be up here. Now, for here, I do have a plan, because I can widen this hallway by 1, like that. Well, we're going to go ahead and just do that, because that's... It won't take us that long. However, I want to do this along the front gate here. That'll allow me to have 3 sentry guns along the front here. And anybody we tell to kill, it's going to just mow them down. And that should help us defend about, you know, from what we need. I don't think we'll need anything or need much else. So I think that will be plenty. But look at this. We got our guys down here. Max heat, but you know what? Let's go for it. And I'll get us some notoriety here. I didn't bring any scientists, I just realized. Well, that could be an issue, but hey, it happens. Grab some coffee here. Got some nice 8 o'clock coffee. That's what my parents prefer, so. You know, I haven't had in a good while. Excuse me. One of my favorite coffees to have is actually, it's called Kona coffee. It's a, you can get it in Disney quite a bit. But we used to actually get it in K-Cups here. They were fantastic. Yeah, it's like I haven't had one of those in a while, and they sound really good. I guess we had technicians there, so it makes sense. Something does not want to cooperate right now. Let's see if I can send some technicians out just to different places to see if maybe we can find some more acts of infamy as well. Because you never know what's going to be out there, especially since we have such high notoriety. We should pretty much be able to unlock everything. Alrighty, there is that one completed. The new one? Oh, good. No, it's not a new one. I just... that one I have... I did not want to do just because there is so many... you need so many valets for that one. Alright, we got some soldiers landing here. Not ideal. Oh, but guess what? John Steele is on them like butter. On a roll. That's a weird... Like butter is just a sentence by its... Or cannot be a sentence by itself. You have to finish it with something. Because you don't just eat butter. I mean, I know some people do, but, you know, that's fair. Look at that. They're just mowing down people. That is pretty good. Before they even landed, they were already gone, so... Oh, but they've got more of these guys. Ooh, those guys look kind of tough. Alright, well, you know what we could do? We can actually get our sentry guns going here. And that one's in the wrong spot, but alright. There we go. So when the soldiers come in, because it's not an if, it's when the soldiers come in, they'll just face 3 machine guns, and we can have our henchmen there too, so it wouldn't be too hard to take them out. Who do we have? Oh. Just some normal agents walking around. Yeah, I honestly don't know why I didn't think of the sentry guns earlier, but hey, that's just me. So right now we are back up to 466 out of 500. That's probably the next one we'll do here. So we need 4 guards, a scientist, and 3 mercenaries. Scientist, 3 mercenaries. We'll actually send 2 scientists. How many guards? 4 guards. We'll also send a diplomat and a playboy out there just to help with the heat dissipation. Something on my mouse here. Don't know what that was, but alright. What we got going on? Okay. Yeah, that's an issue. great. They're killing our guys again. That's not ideal. Once again, I think he's stuck in that animation, which if he is, it's great, but... If he's stuck there, that's fine. What I'll do is I will get as many henchmen out there as I can and just knock him out. Jubei, just out there, hits him once, walks away. Let's see if we can get all these guys out here. They might not even all get out there before they take him out, so that's fine with me, though. There we go. Super Agent, just at least for now, mopped up. I don't think we're quite ready for him to be captured, because that could be a prolonged nightmare. That actually wouldn't be bad to do either. So this one's only 5. I mean, that's gives us another. I mean, that'll go 71, 76. This one would be bad to do, and we have the valets that do it, but it's 10, so it's I guess to 86 if we do all 3 of those. Not 100% sure how I want to do this. Let's go ahead and do that. They're actually stealing $22,000 a minute. That is pretty ludicrous, but, you know, it's actually not bad. It keeps our stockpiles really good right now. We almost have $500,000. It's probably the most we've had in a long while. Probably since we came to this base, to be honest with you. But, can't destroy it. I was trying to figure out what we could do with that, but it's kind of pointless at this point to have that, but... How are we doing on people? Alright, well, we're missing a few, but missing a lot of technicians for some reason. They're also giving us something else. Alright, there we go. Don't know why they were going to be giving us that now, but alright. That's... Unless that's 4, which could be interesting. I wonder if that's the disguise sentry gun, which it is. I do want to get those, because that is actually a rather useful thing to have. Think about this. We can put 2 out here, and then we have the 3 in here. Yeah, that would be a pretty good base defense. Or I say 2. It'll probably be more than 2, but, you know, let's be real. They're about to walk into a world of hurt here. Alright, well. Oh, look at that. Pilfer. Oh crap, I forgot about those guys. Yikes. Let's get all our guys out of here. Dang it, we lost a scientist. Oh, that's not ideal. That actually wouldn't be a bad one to do. That's 10 notoriety. We need 8 spin doctors. We have 8. Probably need some scientists on that. So, quite a bit of people for that one, but hey, you know, it happens. Can this guy... Oh, wow. They just decided to kill one of my valets. Not ideal. Anywho, that's how that goes sometimes, I guess. That's not going to kill these guys. We got a problem here. Well, that didn't work out as well as I thought it would, but alright. Can we, like, quad guns? Maybe that'll help. I don't know that for sure, but hey. Get some technicians on there, we'll repair all that, and we'll call it a day for those. At least we'll have more damage, like, damage-dealing stuff down here that will help. Look at that, these anvil guys met some of the smash guys, or hold on, who's it? Hold on, I'm a little lost here. Yeah, Saber has met anvil. Okay, that's like I know there's something like that, but it's one less military team I have to deal with. I'm okay with that. All right, we're over here in Japan. 30 seconds, 10 heat, 10 notoriety, perfect. And we get another piece of art. You know, it can't really hurt. This is also another one I could probably do. We'll get us up to 481. That wouldn't be too bad. And it wouldn't be too hard to get those people out there too. So it's not like it's... yeah, shouldn't be too bad at all. Alright, I mean, 5 guards. How many guards do we have? Oh, we have plenty of guards. What I can do is actually move these guys over here, even though we only need the mercenaries, which we have, what, 2 over there? We'll need to send 2 more. What else do we need here? We need 4 valets and 5 guards. 2, 3, 4, and 5 there. All right, so that should be plenty of people. Let's see here. That's not ideal to see. Especially if my people are running... Oh, okay, they're running actually to the south. Alright, that I kind of lucked out on that a little bit. But those soldiers are probably coming to the base here shortly. So let's get all of my henchmen up here. There's the other 2. Like, can't find the rest of them. There we go. Alright, those guys are running. I mean, literally, they are making a beeline to the base. No, good lord. Alright, where's the rest of my people at? Is my question. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can do this. Since they're a lot further back than I was hoping they would be. Where's like the rest of my people at? Is my question. Alright, Red Ivan, can you please get up there? Butcher. They're attacking something, which is not ideal, but alright. A disguised sentry gun. Yeah, I got that. Awesome. Just kind of hoping for that. Alright, where is like the rest of my people? Alright, cool. They're leaving at least, so that is good. Of course, they're running an anvil here in a second. That's not ideal. So I don't know why they're attacking my like non-military minions. That kind of bugs me a little bit. And oh, why they're all walking out here? What the heck? Oh, you know why? Because they're picking up corpses. That would be it. Well, crap. I think this is what happened to me last time, is that we had a couple big fights, and then when they decided to go pick up the bodies, they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna walk out there and a line is just getting mowed down by soldiers. It's a bit frustrating. Looks like they may be running though, so if that's the case, it's not ideal, but still. But we still have people to train, so that's the good thing. How are we doing over here? We've got our people out here. Let's go ahead and steal the vase here. And then we can probably, well, at that point we'll be at 481, so only 19 more points. Something like that we could probably do pretty easily. We actually just need the technician out there. Do we have, okay, we do have a technician we can send out there. But before we really issue our evil ultimatum again, we will need to probably just kind of retrain our people. Just to make sure that we have plenty of, especially military minions, just to make sure that we're all, we're ready to defend the base. Oh boy, I didn't know there was commandos in our base coming up from the south. Awesome. Did not know that in the least bit. Hey, look at that. We got that one done. Let's get Jubei. Why won't it let me use... he might not have it ready yet, but that's okay. And there goes my technician. We might need to just kind of pause real quick. Oh, look at that evil genius. We finally hit 41. Let's see what we got here. Do we have guards out here? We do, actually. Let's go ahead and get those guys there. And do we have valets? We do, actually. We actually have enough of the valets and the guards. We'll put them in hiding for right this second here. All right, so now I think we need to just take a pause, and we'll continue retraining our guys. I think I actually spent about an hour retraining people last time I had this. But remember, this was pretty much all of these were empty when I last time. So we're doing a little bit better than last time. However, still need to get that technician out there. Do we have a technician? We do have 6. So he should hopefully be out there soon. Looks like those guys are starting to retreat. We got a small squad of people over here. Let's see if we can maybe get rid of these guys real quick before they get into the base, of course. Let's see, Jubei, can you jump out here? You can. So he's almost dead. Alright, we got 1 down. They should run after this fight, because, or if they die, they die. But we should be taking care of it at least there. We got Anvil now coming after us. Awesome. People we got left over here. Ooh, we're almost out of biochemist. Essentially, the only reason we're running low on biochemists is due to the fact that they keep walking out to go pick up bodies. That's the problem. do we have... Hold on. Number one, let's turn this down a little bit because we are running a little low on money because we're spending it all trying to replenish our minions. Aha. You go out here and help these or take care of these soldiers as well as Eli. Okay, I know I have one more henchman. Where's my other henchman? It's Eli. Can you guys not go get those bodies, please? Because that's our last biochemist. And he's dead. Well, that's awesome. This is why this game can be very, very tolling at times. Sometimes it's a pain in my butt. Oh, wow. We killed them pretty quick. What's going on with our people here? Looks like we've killed a lot of these guys already. I mean, they might be running now. So, in that case, I think we're okay to at least bump up these guys here. And when we're doing the training, we'll kind of hang out at the base, let the heat die down a little bit. You know, once we get back on our feet, we need what, 19 or, and we need 19 more infamy. This will get us some. I don't remember how much it gives us. At least. Didn't tell us how much we got actually. All right, it's a little odd, but all right. But also didn't give us any heat either. That was really weird. Unless because we don't have enough information in our control room, we just don't know how much infamy or notoriety we got from that. We'll see probably here in a second. We need to get a camera back here. Well, we really don't, but we like to get our door back here. Probably right there, so when the time comes, we can just delete this little room there. And we will be ready for Doomsday. Yeah, kind of think about it. We can build those and then delete the room and then do our evil ultimatum. Because if we gotta do it in a certain order, because we probably need our transmitters out there as well, just to make sure that we don't lose all 10 at once. Probably would be a bad one to do. I don't know how much notoriety we can get from that, but like I said, we probably just need to wait a little bit and let the heat cool off just a little bit, because I mean, look here, a lot of heat. We're maxed heat there. We don't have any heat here, so there's only probably one or two groups coming after us. So it's not like it's the worst thing if that were to happen. Ah, that's an issue. All of our freezers are now full. Can we build more racks here? Oh, that's the hotel door. We can build more racks to hold more. So, and I have a feeling probably will need some eventually, but we'll see. We're talking about the new game. It's already I was just kind of thinking about it, kind of my initial thoughts, what I've saw, and there's a lot of things I like in the game. From what I can tell, you know, essentially it's the same minion types. They've kind of changed the name of the social minions. I don't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but they're not quite called. They're not called social minions anymore. They're called something else, and I think that's okay. But you know, it's not like that's not like a huge change. The minion types are probably a little different. I guess probably the Playboy's not in there because technically it doesn't. I mean, they exist, but you know, probably not one of them. I would guess probably not. I'm trying to think of what it was. I'm just trying to think of anything else. I mean, maybe there's a couple different scientists instead. Like instead of going with a biochemist, they went with somebody else. This is what I'm afraid of, is that all this is blocked. Can we just move them out the hallway for right this second here? Not ideal that all those guys are killing my people. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of them real quick. Well, maybe they might be they might have chilled off or chilled out a little bit. So we're gonna move these bodies over in here. Let's also get some freaks going while I'm thinking about it. Because why not? I mean, we got all these extra bodies lying around. Let's just, you know, let's put them to a good use. A weird sentence to say, but alright. That's not what I wanted. Little upsetting to see all those bodies there, but you know, just out in the hallway at least. It's not ideal, but once we can get the racks in here, they should be able to fit a lot more into here with what little space they had before. Oh great, it's a group of soldiers down there. Not ideal, to be sure. Alright, let's go ahead and get these guys going down there. Also, speaking about the new game, I mean, I kind of like the idea of having both male and female, like, minions, but also I think male and female agents. I also am kind of curious what the new super agents are going to be. I want to see, like, do we get some of the old? Do we get all these old ones? Like, do they come back somehow, or do we maybe get a different set of super agents that we have to go defeat? That'd be kind of interesting. One thing I was concerned about with the new game, though, is that it looks a little more cartoony than this, and I'm not sure because it almost kind of looked like when when they did the dev one. Kind of showing off the game a little bit. It kind of made the game almost look like a mobile game, and I don't know if that's good or not. So it's a little concerning. At least that's what I would be concerned about. But at the same time, I think, fingers crossed, we have the new game. Actually, you know what I should do while we're kind of waiting here. Hold on. Let me. Let's see, number one. Let's see if we can get this unblocked here. Why we can't move that one, but all right. We can move a few of these around just to try to get this, you know, try to get some moved into a better place. But while we're waiting on people to get trained and things like that, you know what we could do? What I'm going to do, because right now we are running low on everything. Oh, we lost biochemist. I knew about the biochemist. I'm okay with that. We are unable to keep that going here. I wonder why we're running so low. Oh, that's why. Because we're in plotting and not stealing. Yikes. And then another agent pops up and kills him. What the heck, people? Alright, well, we could use as many minions here as we possibly can, so can we actually build that real quick, guys? That'd be great if we could. This absolutely sucks. Like this one, I can understand why it's blocked, but I don't know why this one's blocked. I mean, unless there's a crate there that they don't like. What in the world? Like, there's agents just popping up, like, every 30 seconds. I don't know if that's a bug or what. I'm going to move these guys over here and start stealing over here. Hopefully they can handle that a little bit better. Oh, good. One of our freaks is out and about. Let's get these going over here, too. A lot of soldiers. Not a big fan of them. I don't know why these keep saying that they're blocked. Can we move the crates? Yeah, but where are they going is my question. Like, where is the boxes for those crates? You know what? Nope. Oh, look at that. We actually finally got one of them up. And we can't put anything on it. Why? They've already reserved all those. That would be a bit nuts, but... Just going to delete that one. I mean, yeah, they're just still picking up bodies everywhere. Oh boy, I don't know how many people we accidentally killed, but you know. Hold on here. How in the world is there a biochemist being trained? What? What? I don't know why that worked. What? Unless he was already being trained and then he just... What? I'm literally befuddled. And that's the best word to say. I really don't know how in the world he, how that worked. Like, there is no way he should have, been able to actually train that much. But somehow he did, and you know what? Good on him. Or he trained by himself, and that's why I'm kind of confused. It's like that shouldn't have happened. But we'll get a couple more freaks going here, just because they're useful. But while we got a moment of relative peace, let me take my plug out of here. I want to replug it back in and run a little low on battery. So usually what'll happen is I charge them overnight, and I didn't actually. Last night I actually didn't I didn't render last week's video yet, so that's probably why these things are a little dead. But let me grab something really quick. Hoping nothing falls off over here. But I got a package. I got this actually last Saturday. Already got dust on it. How the hell in the world that happened? But you can see here, it does say Evil Genius on it. So I'm gonna... I've already unwrapped it because I wanted to see what this was and how it looked. But we do have this. Let me take care of these guys real quick. And we'll get another outdoor sentry going here. We get this bad boy opened up. Literally bad boy, because he's an evil genius. So if you pre-order the new game, you can just buy the game by itself. But you can also, there's some other tiers you can get. And one of the tiers was I think it's called the Collector's Edition or the Founder's Edition, something like that. And let me just go ahead and get that guy taken care of real quick. We'll pause this game really quick while I'm showing this off. But this is what came in the mail. Let me actually switch over to the main camera here. So this is actually what came over. It is Maximilian, the evil genius we're playing as currently, in his evil chair. Let me go a little closer to the camera there. That is pretty neat. I did pay a little bit for this. You know, I did have a little expensive, but you know, it's a neat little figure. It's probably about 6 or 8 inches tall. Kind of doing it by hand, you know. Oh, it is one hand tall, if you can tell here. Well, not quite a hand, but you get the idea. Yeah, it's actually a neat thing. If you get the most expensive one, I think it was like $100. You get one of this, and you get a bunch of other stuff too. It's not just the statue. You get some exclusive in-game content. You get things. There's stuff for the base you get. There's more options for the. I think there's like 3 island, or there's an extra island you get if you go with this. If you go with the most expensive item or most expensive option. But I think what the funniest thing is actually what the box says about the figurine. And I'll even read this to you while we go back into the game here. So on the game, or on the box itself, it says, display your desire for world domination at any time, any place. This limited edition collectible vinyl figure features Maximilian from Evil Genius 2 World Domination, and with him by your side, you could take over the world, or at least a medium-sized shelf. Right on the back of the box here. Oop, there we go. I thought it was hilarious when I saw that the first time, and yeah. So one of the really cool things. Ooh, good lord, something blew up. One of the cool things you get with one of the heist edition of Evil Genius, and yeah, it's actually I think it's really worth it. I think especially for someone like me who's played this game many of times, and have really enjoyed it. I think it's well worth the money for that game. I think we can go ahead and actually send some more mercenaries. We need to probably send 4 more out just to bump up that money stealing, so that we can hopefully get a bit more cash coming in through here. We lost our sentry guns, so we'll have to wait on those. Do have some guys coming back with some money, which is nice to see. Let's see here. Trying to see which way our people are leaving. To make sure they're not going out the south entrance, because there's a lot of soldiers at the south entrance right now, and would not be ideal for them to leave that way. But one of our freaks decided to go out that way, so that's nice of them. Oh boy, they're all going to pick up some heavy stuff. It means they're probably going to pick up bodies, which I'm hoping it's not. Of course, they're going out that way. Let's abort that. So hopefully we only lose like one of them, maybe. Eli, can you get down here? Let's see if we can get the butcher down here in time. But they are divided up right now, so I don't think that's going to work out very well for me, but hey, it's not ideal, but we'll figure it out. Let's see here. We got one down, second one down. I guess it's probably the one that everybody was beating up on. We actually might be able to get these guys out of here, so that's a little bit easier on me at least, because then we don't have to worry about them as much. And we can get our 4 guys out there. Hopefully they'll actually get out this time. Oh, for good lord. I think these have to be up here. Yep.
A momentary distraction, nothing more.
Cool. We got that back. We should get our money back too, so that should be no big deal. Get our minions out there stealing more money, because we really could use the money right this second. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. We do have a good amount of construction workers right now, so it's not like it's a huge deal if we didn't have enough people like that. Just some normal investigators landings, nothing really big deal. But I should tell you a little story that happened to me yesterday. And so on Thursdays, I work in IT. You know, usually I can either do. I have an office in our main plant, our main area. It's not really like a factory or anything, but we actually have a factory about an hour away. And I have to go up there usually once a week just to make sure everything's okay. We have an IT guy up there, and he's really good at what he does. But every once, we could use some help. I mean, where I work, I think there's 5 IT people, but we all don't do the same IT. Our main manager's there, our vice president's there, and then we have a network guy there. I'm there who actually does the help desk, and I think there's a couple like very program specific people. But everyone on usually Thursdays is when I go up to this other factory to help the other IT guy out. And we actually had to do a RAM upgrade in a computer. If anybody's done anything with like RAM in computer, it's really easy to do. But for some reason I could not get this. First of all, I had to go get this computer, which is from the IT office on the other side of the factory. To the point where sometimes the IT guy will actually drive across it, or drive around just to get to it, because it is a bit of a drive. Or max stealing getting good. So he got all that done taken care of. Or we got the computer, and we're like, all right, we're going to take it back to the office, because I didn't know how many parts I'm going to need and things like that to actually I don't have a trap there for it anymore. To actually get this done. And I'm like, okay, well, what I'll do is I'll take it back to the office, clean it, because it's in a warehouse. It gets kind of dirty back there. And you're like, you know what? I'll clean it, make sure it's okay, and then I'll bring it back to him. Well, here's the thing. So I get this thing out, and I get it back to the computer, and there's quite a bit of dust in the outside. It looks like dirt. I opened this computer up. I have never seen so much dirt and dust in one computer at one time. It was just caked on. It made me kind of squirm a little bit. Like, this is bad. And I was kind of joking around with the other IT guy. I'm like, hey, we could probably use a vacuum for something like this. And he goes, oh, I have one. I'm like, oh. So they make vacuums for dust to help get that out of there, so it's not in the air. So I hook it all up. I figured, it's just a normal vacuum. It's only like this long. It's a handheld thing. Turn it on, and I'm pointing right at some of the dust and everything. It's not a vacuum. It is a blower. And now, all that dust that I didn't want to get in the air is now in the air, choking both of us. It's like, oh, it was terrible. I'll be honest, it was bad. But we got through it, and didn't have too many issues after that. But it was bad. I mean, there was fans. I took this thing pretty well apart just to blow all the dust out. It almost like dirt that was caked in there. But I finally got it all cleaned out, and I'm like, great, I want to install the RAM now. I'll throw the 2 RAM cards in there, and nothing. Would not start. I'm like, oh, that's great. And so I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try maybe the RAM slots are bad. So tried 2 new RAM, doesn't work. And I'm like, all right, well, go for a third RAM, the second RAM. We actually had, I think, 14. But for some reason, only 6 of them were actually. Oh boy. All right, why is this on? There's saboteurs there. Well, this sucks. Well, this is not ideal, to be sure. Didn't know they got in. Well, all right then, we got a problem. We need to go steal some more stuff, and quickly. Well, this is turning out to be not ideal, I'll be honest with you. We killed the saboteur, but problem is we have $125,000 worth of repairs to do, and we need those like ASAP. So it's, oh boy. All right, well this is not ideal, but all right. It looks like our guys are starting to run out to hopefully get enough money to buy enough nuclear power plants we can get the base back online. Thankfully, the training lab does not need any energy. We can continue to train people. But so trying to figure out what was going on with these RAM things. I'm like, is the board? Is it wherever? Come to find out, none of that. I think all that RAM was bad. Like I took the original RAM out, put new RAM in. This didn't work still. So we think the RAM was defective. All the RAM. That might be why it was in these certain bags. That we thought we had spares and things like that, but you know, I guess it wasn't great how it worked out. So we actually had some backup RAM from a different laptop or a different desktop that we used, and we got it working again. So that's the main part, that we got it working again. So lucky us, kind of thing. Yeah, I actually kind of like. I mean, the factory's. The only thing that sucks is it's so far away, and that's the only thing I really don't like about it. It's actually, but it's nice and quiet. Usually, you can kind of get work done pretty easily. When I'm working either from home or from my office, there is usually quite a few things to do. Especially if I go into the office, that I'm always having. If I'm like, all right, cool, I need to work on this for 10 minutes, and then set it aside, and then work on something else for another 10 or 15 minutes. Not like it. Essentially, what happens, especially if I'm in the office, I have tasks that might take a couple hours, but like I only have to do an input for maybe 10 minutes, and then I have to let it sit for an hour to like do updates or whatever. That is actually a very common thing that happens for me, and it just it's gonna keep keep the cycle or keep it going. And usually I usually only have to go in the office one time a week. That's why I at least try to keep it down to. I mean, there's been a couple times, especially when early on starting out, that I had to go in like twice a week or something like that. So, but so far it wasn't. I'm still enjoying the job, so that's what matters. I need to. Unfortunately, I'm still looking for another job. I'm thinking about I might just have to go into IT, like a help desk role again before I can find a programming job. I'd like to try to get something, maybe do something like lynda.com and just buy like a week or two and just kind of get back into Java learning again. Or Java programming again, because that's something I need to brush up on. Because I haven't done it in a little while, and it's like I walk in, like I don't remember. Like if I started doing it again, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what's going on, things like that. So it's not like it's totally the end of the world, but still. All right, well, I'm out of coffee now, so. Well, we're switching over to my Clear American strawberry. It's a very nice. This, I think, one of the few times maybe one of the first times I've actually had strawberry. What I don't like though is there's an orange dot running. Oh, it's the freak. Actually, it's a pink dot. It looked like orange to me from where I was sitting at, but. All right, cool. We actually do have one of the power plants back online, so hopefully here soon we'll be able to get all of them back online. Hold on. It's a good pour. It's actually got a pretty good smell to it. The mandarin tank, or is it mango tangerine? The last one I had didn't have the greatest smell in the world, but that actually tasted pretty good. But hopefully the strawberry is pretty good too. I can't find the cap. The cap is like semi-translucent, and on a white countertop it does not help to see that. Alright, let's get this screwed back on here. There we go. And now we are good to go with some nice strawberry water. Looks like we're still doing okay. I don't see any agents out there, so that is a good thing. But this is why I kind of wanted to spend a little more time, because I, number one, didn't know Countdown started right then. Well, like it gave me 1 second of backup power. Let's go. Yep, we're done. But it looks like we only need... Oh, there we go. So it looks like we got another one back up. So that's good at least. I'm thinking about making another power plant room, be like right here, just for backup power. Wouldn't that be the worst idea in the world? But it is an idea. What are we doing down here? It looks like things are relatively... Ooh, hold on a second. What was that? That was actually the last nuclear power plant going back up. It actually looks like we, besides America, or Patriot, I should say, we're actually relatively short on heat, which is nice. It looks like our control room's still going well. We got trading still going. Scientists are having some issues right now for some reason. But we can actually start getting some more construction workers in to train. I think we'll be okay there to get a couple of those in. Let's get 15 in here. There we go. And then we can continue. We can at least, start really training some of the lower end minions. It actually might not be the worst idea either to get something like a room just for like technicians and valets. Maybe not valets, for technicians and maybe guards, because it seems like we're always running low on those guys. I'm also still baffled that for some reason we have 5 biochemists now. Why we got that other one, I'm not 100%. Unless he was like right here and he just finished his training real quick and just fell into the box, like tripped into the box. I don't know. But either way, we have one still, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. These guys don't have enough heavy rifles to keep the mercenaries up. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and just grab a couple more of those, so that we know we have plenty of them. This person, oh, this person's right there. All right, so now we're back at. We're still in 19 infamy. Where do we want to go next to see if maybe we want to... That's a technician, isn't it? Yeah. To see if maybe we can do some more acts of infamy, just to make sure we're at 500. Just to double check and make sure. We can do something like this. That'll get us to 91. We don't quite have the valets currently. We will here probably shortly. That wouldn't be bad, so we can get there. Is there another mission we can do that's like 10? That's only 5. I think this abducting someone's only 1, so it's almost silly to do that right now. What's one? This one's the Elephant Graveyard, which will get us 10. I mean, we could really go ballsy and try to get that one, but if we were to do that, let's get it up to 20. That seems like a lot of valets, but yeah, it's what we have to do. So we're going to do this one first. We'll probably have to regroup a little bit, because that's a lot of valets we're possibly putting out there. And hold on, what's this one? That actually wouldn't be bad, but it's only 5 notoriety. We do have plenty up here though, but this one I remember takes a lot of people. That gets us 15 notoriety though. And if we do this, like, hold on. Let's back up for a second. If we do this one, that'll get us to 91. And then do this one, which we need 5 LAs, mercenary spin doctors, 4 diplomats. It's a lot of diplomats. And 3 martial artists. It's 15 notoriety. That'll put us at 500 easily. That actually is probably what we're going to do. We're going to risk it a little bit. We still have about an hour and a half, maybe, before. Well, but our at the least thing, I really want to start this by maybe 3 to 3:15. So we got about an hour to hour and 15 minutes before I want to start Doomsday. If it takes 15 minutes, I know the cutscene's a little bit long. In about 3:30, 3:45, might wrap up a little early then, but we'll get an idea. You'll have the idea how the game works or how the game ends. And yeah, we'll call it a day. Oh, it's like that'll be where we stop then. Oh, they're entering our trap hallway. Actually, guys, can you? Oh boy, oh boy. What concerns me is Red Ivans are right there, and that's why I was concerned. while everything's on fire, let's jump in here. Butcher, can you get down here, please? Any other henchmen? Oh, there's Eli. We could take him down here. Alright, cool. Actually, they're running, so... Unless the infiltrators are not running, so... Alright, they should be taken care of here momentarily. It looks like we're doing okay here, though. Let's make sure that guy's taken care of, though. Looks like we're still doing okay. The only problem with sending our valets out right now is that we only have 9. Well, we will have 10 here shortly, but you know. Alright, well, number one, let's get these guys taken care of. Second off, let's get another door in here, because reasons. And John Steele's walking right towards the base. There might be soldiers coming after us, which is, if that's true, that's other infiltrators. Never mind. It'd be nice if there were, if they were soldiers. Hopefully, John Steele would take care of them for us. Wouldn't be too big of a deal. Still don't have the 10 valets. We do actually have the 10 valets. You know what? Let's save it here. Reason is, if they accidentally go through the south door, they'll get taken out with John Steele, and that'll be over. That'd be the last thing we'd do. Well, the last thing they would do, actually, and we'd have to reset anyways. So, let's go ahead and send the 10 valets down here. And they need 3 guards. We'll send 2 mercenaries and 3 scientists. That should cut the heat and the time down pretty well. I don't see why not. Yep, and they're going to the south entrance. Alright, well.
Let's see what's inside. They'll probably enjoy it.
Alright, well, it looks like the butcher lost a life. Yep, this is what I'm concerned about. He's just gonna kill every minion that comes down through here. So we are going to reload the game, as I thought we would have to, but I hate super agents, I really do. That's why I got rid of all but 1. You can't really do much for us right this second here. Butcher, run back up this way. He's knocked out Eli, or he's knocked out Eli's running around here. All right, steady on. Hopefully, he's gonna get distracted here for a little bit. I think he's stuck. Which if he is stuck.
Slice them, dice them, chop them up. I'll have them stuffed.
Yeah, alright, we can probably get a couple. Well. Aha! Now this is a strategy I didn't think about, but it does seem to like it is working, so. Essentially, while a valet distracts him, is we're attacking him. So, and we might actually get this done before he wakes back up. So that would be more ideal than anything else. All right, now that he's knocked out, we can actually send our people out. Or we can't because we don't have enough valets. Because he probably killed one of them while we were waiting. That's annoying, is what that is. So let's get some more construction workers. They'll be able to train, hopefully, into some valets here shortly. And we're going to lose more valets because they're being trained to be spin doctors as well. There we go. But it seems like our base is starting to come back to life a little bit more. We got more minions walking around here. Make sure that guy's taken care of real quick. And when I say real quick, it was real quick. Alright, so nothing too crazy going on right now. I think we're pretty well. I mean, we've got plenty of our high-end minions except for the marksman, which I'm a little upset about still, but, you know. We're still going okay. Let's get rid of these guys. See, worst comes to worst, what'll happen is if we don't get to 500, that's kind of a secondary objective. That really is what that is. Also double check on what we have to do to defeat, and when I say that defeat, I say that in quotes, John Steele. Oh boy, and Colonel Blackheart's just died. Alright, well I guess we're redoing that. Now that's annoying. It really is. Make sure he's walked up there because John Steele should be coming into the base here. Let's at least get a camera up there again. How do we want to play this? So we could do something like that, where he's just while he's distracted, we can you know, hit him. However, I don't know where all my henchmen are at, besides knocked out. There's one of them. That's right, Eli's out in the middle of nowhere. Remember that now. Alright, well, while I'm trying to defeat this guy, let me go take a look and see what we actually have to do to defeat John Steele. Well, he's at least knocked out now. Oh, my base is on fire. Surprise. Where's Red Ivan? He's right there. Fair enough. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to read how we can do this. So, we just have to have him in a holding cell when we launch our Doomsday device, which is pretty simple. I mean, we got one already ready for him. But there is something we can do. I was trying to read how easy ways to defeat him. We don't actually have Smooth Operator yet, which we can use. How much more experience do you need to get Smooth Operator? Oh, you can learn it. Alright, well. So essentially, we can use Smooth Operator, and he's pretty much completely helpless at that point. And he's already back up. So let's do that. And let's get our guys kind of in position here. If we can do that, then we can, we should be able to stop him pretty easily. Essentially, while we're doing this, he's pretty much helpless, so...
I will change them.
Those are Patriot soldiers. That's awesome. Oh, of course, somehow he's already, he's already knocked out. Awesome. That was pretty quick. I didn't think it would be that easy, but Lord Kane, pretty good. Not that I didn't actually know that. He's a pretty, especially with that, he seems like he can be pretty effective. All right, we need to get our military, or get our minions back training here. Also, if anybody's curious, I know I've kind of showed this. I think I've showed this shirt off before, but it does say "Save the Clock Tower." Right there we go. This is a Hill Valley reference from Back to the Future. Still one of my favorite movies of all time. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure if you are a big car collector or anything like that, they're actually auctioning off one of the original DeLoreans from Back to the Future, either tonight or tomorrow, on Barrett Jackson. If you collect your car auction, you can watch it on TV. I love watching that. There's some really neat vehicles that go through there. And also speaking on the unique, you know what a Dodge Demon is? It's a ludicrous car that they've built. Essentially, it's just a drag car that can be driven on the streets. It also has essentially the passenger seat is an optional option. Let's put it that way. An optional option is an optional item, as you could say, on that one. So somebody, I don't know if it's something that Dodge is coming out with later or what, but somebody actually put one of those actually in a Jeep Gladiator, and it looks amazing. It's bright red, black lettering it says "Possessed" on it, and then it's got silver hold on. It's got there's only one that could be it. Yep. Well, let's see if we can get rid of him once again here.
At the max, I do some many special moves. I am invisible.
What I'm concerned about though is Jubei. How many? Alright, he has plenty of lives left, so if he loses one, he loses one. Lord Kane's going to go right down there and hopefully not won't have to worry about him momentarily. He did knock out Jubei, which I'm not a fan of, but
They will, of course, die.
so I mean, he's just going to stand there hopefully, and we can just knock him out again. That's the idea, at least. There we go. Problem taken care of. And with minimal casualties. We'll put it that way, too. Looks like we'll actually have enough valets here very shortly to actually take care of that mission. Let's also get rid of these guys. Because, you know, we need to. We are quickly approaching. We're about halfway through. Oh, I was like, where's Red Ivan at? Found him. Yikes. What was I saying? Oh, so we're about halfway through the stream here. About anywhere from a half hour to 40 minutes away from Doomsday. So that's pretty good. We can, well, it seems like we're doing okay. A little concerned. No, that's only, those are agents. I don't really care about agents. Here's what I'm concerned about right this second here. Let's see here. Can we go ahead? Do we have enough valets? We do. Let's go ahead and send 10 out. 10 out. 10 there. 3 guards. So that is our minimums for the that. Let's go ahead and send 3 scientists, and we'll send 2 mercenaries. And that should allow us to look at that mission done. We'll get up to what? That's 10 to be 91, and then we'll get to do this last one over here, which is a little bit more involved, but hey, I think we'll be okay with it. Which I guess what we actually could have done is we could have gone for a 5 notoriety like this one, and then gone for that one. But hey, you know, let's go for the fence. Oh boy, he's back up. Where's Lord Kane at? I think he finally got his little super thing off. Hold on 1 second here. Maybe not. Maybe he did try to go for it and just didn't. It didn't work. No smooth oh, there it is. Are you serious? It didn't work. Alright, I gotta fix all the doors again. We knocked somebody out over there. Did we not? Hold on, did we not knock him out?
My blade is drawn.
Lord Kane, can we knock him out, please? That's the only reason you're back here is to knock him out. Go, something's on fire. We got some saboteurs maybe? Back here? That's not ideal. Can we also kill these guys, please? Oh, you know what it was? I know what it was. It was, when he does that stupid move of his, he can just randomly blow something up. And I think he started blowing a few things up here. Let's get that going here so we can get our valets back as soon as possible. Because everything's on fire right now, and it's not ideal. Right, he's knocked back out, so that's good at least. Cool. Oh, great. We gotta get those guys into hiding. So what do we need for this last one here? We're not getting any notoriety at all. Anyone else notice that? Alright. If that's glitched, that sucks because we should be able to actually get our notoriety up above 41. Unless it's because we lost some stuff. It's possible, but... well, that kind of stinks. Well, I guess it's really just kind of time to prepare for Doomsday then. Let's go ahead and nuke that. And then where else? Are we going to get rid of these guys really quick? So where's Jubei? There you are.
Great Pan, I use some many special I live to seven.
So we get rid of that entrance. The only entrance they can then come down through is the main one, which is fine with me. So we might be having Doomsday. We might end the stream a little early today because I didn't really have a. I thought this would take a lot longer. I'll be honest with you. But it seems like, unfortunately, we're not. Well, you know what we could do? Let's capture him. That worker's going to die very hard here shortly. Maybe not. But if we capture him, really we should just go for Doomsday. Because that's kind of the whole point. Alright, let's, you know what? We have the money. Our people are still going to train while Doomsday's going on, but we need to get rid of this room first. There we go. So now we should not have an entrance over here. There we go. So now we have one room to get in and out of, which is fine. So hold on. Before we do this, I want to save the game. For reasons. And yeah, I think we can go ahead and start setting up these transmitters. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I always build more than I need to, just in case, you know. Actually, you know what? Let's psychologically weaken them. And that worker's going to die hard, but, you know. Oh, he's returning to HQ? Really? So what are all these people running out here for? I don't understand this. But if I can, I guess if I can actually get enough people out here, we can just arrest him. Well, capture him. It's not really arresting. We're not really the law, but you know. And in that case, if we can do that, then we can, start. Oh, I think we just go for Doomsday. Sounds like a pretty simple idea. Although I am concerned about all these agents in the base. Alright, well, while we're capturing this guy, Lord Kane, you're not doing anything useful. Go ahead and help these guys out. And Jubei, you're not doing anything useful. Help take out these guys. Let's also make sure that prison cells are ready for him. We are ready on there. Capture him. Alright, well, I think, well, number one, let's save the game here, because I think we're in a good position, because we have him captured. If we do the evil ultimatum now, he's still, while he's being led through the base, he's technically still, he's not captured, but he's knocked out. So let's get all our guys back here. Let's have, oh, hold on. Those guys probably won't, nope, that's, they won't like that, but alright, we need to get rid of these guys. Sir, let's see here. Let's get you over here. We have one more to kill here. we're still doing okay. I'm hoping that Evil Genius will walk a little bit faster so we can get this underway here. Let's also see if we have enough time to get our 3 sentries back up here. So if we can, great. But alright, the Evil Genius is taking his sweet time to get over here. However, he is the Evil Genius. He can do as he wish. So right now they're just getting John Steele into the base, so it's fair. But here we go. The Evil Ultimatum going out a little bit early, but oh well, it'll happen. Let's see it. Essentially, we're saying that if we don't give in to our demands, we will launch our rocket. And guess what? We're going to launch the rocket anyways. I didn't plan on, even if they gave in, we're still going to launch the rocket. Alright, there we go. We have 13 minutes now, boys and girls. So we essentially have to wait the 12 minutes essentially, and we got to keep John Steele at bay. Can we put a? No, we can't put a door in here. It's too wide. We can't. Let's have that thing guarded, but oh well. Put everybody on red alert. What happens? Technically, this is kind of red alert time. This is, I think, the only time during the game I would put it on red alert. Here we go. 11 minutes left. We might have to do this again. We'll see. The first time I played this, the game actually crashed with 2 minutes left, and that bugged the crap out of me. Although, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to keep John Steele occupied for we probably want to capture him one more time, and at least one more time. I'm hoping it's only one more time. So I was hoping the Evil Genius would actually be faster, but he was not. However, that being said, we should hopefully here soon we'll be able to or hopefully we'll only have to knock him out once, and he's already out. Well, let's go ahead and let's do something I usually don't do. Let's run to the control room. Number one, let's shut the control room off. But let's use the gather minions button. I usually don't use this one very often, but we need to capture him again. Problem is, if he... we need to recapture him. And hopefully the cell does not disappear. Colonel Blackheart, please don't die. Okay, I think... nope, didn't save him. Dang it. Alright, please don't let the jail cell burn down. You know what? Let's get a second jail cell going here, just in case. If he deserts, he deserts. That's okay. Alright, cool. He's going to actually put the fire out there, so hopefully we'll be okay here. Let's put them on alert. Let's just try to keep everybody in the base. Hopefully don't fight anybody too much. Alright, how much time we got left? We've got 8.5 minutes. No one's out here. All right. Number one, also need to shut the this room down because number one, I'll save some power, but it will also it'll also let these minions do other things as well while we're waiting for Doomsday. Red Diamond, can you go ahead and take these guys out? You take these guys out. These are fighting each other now, which is nice. Helps me out a lot, at least. Was hoping that wouldn't happen, but all right. But I mean, this is kind of the idea I had when they come to the base. They would just hopefully get mowed down. Right. 7.5 minutes to go. We've got the first couple of sections in. It's like maybe stage 5 and 4 is in. How's John Steele doing? He is there still. I think he's about to break out again. Maybe not. I don't know why I keep clicking on that screen. I guess I'm so geared. It's like, all right, we got to check those minions out and make sure they're okay. It's like a lot of the soldiers are taking themselves out, taking each other out, which is good. So we don't have to worry about it then. All right, 6 minutes left to stage. That's to be what, 3, 2, and 1? Yeah. It's all being loaded together here. I'm nervous. I want to see the number one. I want to see this go off, but two, I want to see John Steele go up on the rocket. Oh, it'd be so nice. Just as a little last middle finger to him. It really is. Oh, we're doing some research. The heck? We're literally taking over the world here, people. Like, within 5.5 minutes, give or take, we'll know if we can take over this world. You know, why are we doing research? We're in the bed. We're laying in the bed we've already made. It's not going to be much longer until the world's at our knees. Well, actually, at our feet. At our knees would be kind of weird, but fair enough. So here's my idea. I want to try to keep Lord Cain around here. If I can keep Lord Cain around here, and then you smooth operator when he breaks out. The last time he broke out about 10 minutes. I don't know. Because once, everything's ready, hopefully, I mean, we're loading the last big rocket onto it, so we're doing okay. Thankfully, not too many soldiers have come into the base yet. We've had a lot of people die around the base, but not in the base itself. If that makes sense. All right, how's John Steele still in there? He's still locked in. Last stage is being loaded currently. Well, the last rocket stage, to say. The last stage is only a payload, but if you know anything about rocket science, that's fine. That's one thing. If you didn't know about that, okay, fair. So, I don't know why they still keep the crane over here. Come on, people. This is not, well, this actually is rocket science, but, it's fair enough. I'm a little afraid we're losing a lot of military people. A lot of mercenaries, though. We do have those guys. So we got 4 minutes left. So right now, I think if we have to capture one more time, he should stay in there. And then we won't have to worry about him anymore. I say that, but You know, there it is. So the final section's going on top of the rocket now. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm getting nervous. Before I want to hit save. Uh-oh. No, don't tell me the game just crashed. Oh, cool. Stream play through two. So just if we have to restart it from the initial status of the rocket, we can. If not, we can just restart it from 3.5 minutes left. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Pretty much we've got max as much as we can on notoriety.
Is that an order?
We've gotten max, or we've got all the super agents but one taken care of. And the only one we don't have taken care of is in a holding cell ready to be launched on the rocket. We're about to start loading the payload into the first stage, and that's going into the rocket.
Be very careful.
Yep, he just escaped.
Bow down before Lord Ken.
Using trap upgrade. You're already down, brother. Imprisonment is the death of the mind.
Oh, crap. Lord Kane's about to die. For the last time. Wow. That was like the worst timing in the world. But 2.5 minutes left. I don't know. The satellite is loaded now technically. Well, once it backs up, it'll be loaded onto our rocket. And they're going to do that. They'll load the last part of it on there. Hopefully it won't break out again. I mean, technically, I don't know why he didn't. I mean, it took him like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. And Jubei has only one life left. A lot of our henchmen might give their lives to make sure that this guy does not escape. Which, at this point, I'm kind of okay with.
On my way.
I'm nervous. All right, they're loading the last one on there. I'm doing a lot, like, whew, just a lot of nerves and all that. Yeah, it's. Ugh, just don't know. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll reload it with 3 minutes left. I'll have Lord Kane ready to go because we kind of know when he's going to break out. So, and also with super agents, you would think we would check them better, just to make sure they don't have any weapons, wrenches, explosives, things that you can pull the floor apart with, so you can play with our electronics. Our game's auto-saving. Alright, so the assembly's complete. Now they're going to do all their tests and everything. Jubei, you need to be back here, sir. Oh boy. I'm getting 29 seconds. We can do this. We can absolutely do this.
Yes.
However, we just, for the last month has been leading up to this. This is the first time we take over the world, and we'll start taking it back over again on Tuesday. But this is not ideal. 3, 2, 1. Assembly should be complete. Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Right as they said, like, assembly complete. I'm not launching it yet. We're number one. We've lost Jubei, we lost the Great Mesmer, we lost Lord Kane, and now we lost who was the other one? I don't remember the other one. That's Colonel Blackheart. Did I say that? Anyway, we lost quite a few minions. However, all systems are go. John Steele is in our jail. I'm gonna mute myself while the cutscene plays. Oh, well, guys, we didn't crash. That is it. It was. Oh, that was so satisfying. Can we put the credits from here? Let them roll in the background while I talk a little bit. Maybe. Or if the game just crashed, it's a good time to crash. There we go. Ah, the credit roll. Oh, it's so. It's a satisfying feeling. And pretty much we got a perfect ending. I mean, we couldn't have full notoriety. For some reason, it glitched and only let us have 480. But it gave us the evil genius status. That was what we needed. We got the good ending with John Steele being blasted off on the rocket, which is cool. I never got to see that before. That actually is kind of neat. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm just happy that on Tuesday, I won't be streaming that day, unfortunately, but on Tuesday we will be able to play the new game, and we'll have a lot of fun with it, and hopefully it lives up to the expectations I've kind of put on it, which is kind of high, but fair enough. And yeah, guys, I think this might be it for me today. It's only about a 2-hour stream again today. I was kind of, like I figured it wouldn't be, I thought it would be a little bit longer today, but hey, it happens. But I think, I think we actually did really well today. So let me actually mute the game audio. You guys can hear me a little. There we go. I mean, I think actually when I hit control, it's like, hey, we're done. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about what we got, got coming up. If you guys are new here, thanks for watching today. It's a little bit shorter stream than I usually do, fair enough, but we did defeat the game, and I didn't really have a backup plan if we ended it early, which we only have about an hour, about 45 minutes left, so not too early, but still a little earlier than I would like. But we did defeat Evil Genius. We got it done, Evil Genius 1, in time for Evil Genius 2, which comes out on Tuesday. I cannot wait to play it. Which we will be playing here on stream next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time. I think they actually kind of, it changes, but fair enough. But here is kind of the great thing about this kind of whole thing. If you guys are new here, I do stream 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are curious and want to watch more of my content, you're always welcome to go to my YouTube channel. That has all the my streams archived except for this week's. I still have to get those up. I'll probably get them up by Sunday. I usually try to get Wednesdays out by Saturday and today's out by Sunday, so you guys can check those out here soon-ish. And yeah, we actually been doing really well, getting towards those goals, trying to set by Twitch, try to get to affiliate. We actually did get building a community the other day. I got the achievement for it, so I can actually assign VIP members, which is kind of cool. I'm trying to unlock a little more and more now as we're starting to get a little bit bigger base. And I do appreciate everybody's help so far, and you can always start helping now if you guys feel inclined to. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think that pretty much essentially we're going to go roll right into Evil Genius 2. We're going to do a whole stream through that. I don't know how long that game is, but we'll see how that goes. And we'll be playing it for a while, I got a feeling. Probably at least a month. That's about 8 or 9 streams. Seems like about right. So, guys, thank you once again for joining me. I really do appreciate it. My next stream is going to be next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope I can see you guys there. But until then, have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe out there. And I will see you guys again on Wednesday. Have a great day, everyone.